Yes, the boys, welcome back to another video. So we are currently, new pick up. We're in the Coaching Coliseum hoodie. Clothing is in. We're on the way to UltraFlex. I'm 40 minutes away, training with Cody, one of my clients. We're on push. So it is a big session incoming. I'm running a little bit late. So Cody, if you watch this, this was me, mate, whilst I was running a little bit late. But we're all right. We're talking 10 minutes late. That's pretty good for me. But we're in the middle of nowhere. Yes, the boys, we're here. We've got Yeet and Drake, brand new. Jesus. So let's go get Cody. We'll get started. We're gonna start with a fly. Don't know which one yet. Let's go find out. Ready to train. Let's get it. Yes, the boys. So of course we get to UltraFlex and we don't turn the mic on. Absolute idiot. So I'm gonna run you through this session. I didn't talk directly to the camera anyway, so to be fair, everything happens for a reason. This is probably good because I can explain what we were doing. So Cody is one of my clients. He's growing now. He's got a fantastic physique, and I'm just making sure, you know, he's doing what he's capable of doing, and he's gonna make some crazy progress. He really is. So we're starting off with a fly. So we use the Nautilus pec deck, and with this one, I really like a fly where we don't have to worry about our hands. So with this one, all we're cueing is just driving that bicep across and literally contracting hard before we get into those presses. So you can see both just absolutely taking it there. You know, that intensity is there from the get-go, and we can, as we do multiple times, you know, we can both use each other to get that last little bit and get the muscle short and really take it there. So, you know, Cody trains fantastically well. I've just got to control that and make sure, you know, everything's bang on where it needs to be. And like I said, he's got a fantastic physique, but we can keep on improving that and keep improving his knowledge. And, you know, being able to coach somebody like this at this level, you know, this is what I want to be doing. You know, he's got a lot of potential there, and I need to make sure, you know, he's not wasting any time, which he definitely is not. So fantastic intensity, making sure we take that all the way. You know, the one thing I'm trying to get across is that intensity, but also, you know, how to keep control of that. You know, you'll see during this set now, I'm nice and composed, right? I'm not rushing anything. I'm keeping my breathing. I'm into that lengthened range. I'm not bouncing out of there. You know, that's one thing I've got to go through with Cody, is really getting comfortable in that lengthened range, so we're not just rushing out of that, right? I don't want him bouncing out of that lengthened range. So you'll see I keep that eccentric control. I'm keeping my chest up, I'm driving through strong, I'm keeping that upper arm tucked. I don't want my delts taking over. I don't want to be shrugging that forward, right? I'm keeping that control there, and I know I've got Cody there like he's doing now to give me that little bit of a touch when I need it. And, you know, when you've got somebody with you there, boys, there's really no reason to let form break down whatsoever, because they can just give you that little bit when you need it, right? Then we moved on to the incline press. Atlantis incline. I'm a big fan of this. I've not used it for a while, so we just want a fly, flat press, and an incline press. So these are the ones that we went with today. Little bit of a switch up from our usual sessions. Again, just making sure we're taking it all the way there. You know, I'm making sure we get as much out of the set as we possibly can. Just looking back again on these though with Cody, I just need him to really get comfortable in that lengthened range like you'll see me doing. So I think I went with, I think I had 3.5. I didn't go too crazy with the loading because, you know, I didn't want to overshoot that. And I wanted to make sure, you know, we really just keep that control there and get good quality work. So you can see that eccentric control, right? And, you know, I'm not going light, and I'm just not bouncing out of that lengthened range, right? I'm keeping this all on my chest. So, you know, years ago, I'd have just gone in here with way too much load and just been bouncing that around and just honestly got nothing out of it. And that's just, that's not what we want to do, right? We want to be able to keep that control and, you know, make sure we're getting the most out of the session that we possibly can. So you can see I'm keeping my breathing, I'm keeping that control, and we're still taking it all the way there. Again, I know I've got Cody there, so when I need that little bit, look, I still keep that control, don't bounce out, and then I'm just gonna get the tiny little bit to finish that rep nice and smooth, and then that's a fantastic working set. So if you're working at this intensity, boys, with this accuracy, and this is what I try and get across to my guys week in, week out, if you're making good progress now, you can be making even better progress, right? Like that's just a fact in my opinion. Then we're moving on to the prime lateral. Shout out to Cuba, because he's taken the plastic cover off this lateral so you can actually keep that arm straight and drive up. Like, it feels 10 times better. The smallest little adjustment to these just makes it feel absolutely 10 times better. So we've got this loaded to drop off a little bit in that lengthened range. Drop off a little bit in that shortened range. And then we're taking some partials in the lengthened range. So you'll see, once I've failed here and got a little assistance from Cody there to finish that, I'm then going to go into 5 partials. So you'll see, I still keep my composure and I try and get 5 good partials. You know, I'm trying not to bounce through to, I'm trying to genuinely, you know, take a good 5. And that's what we did there. And that's what you'll see Cody going through as well. So reason being for that is, at the top there, Cody's going to fail first in that shortened range at the top, right? So we've still got a little bit of life left in that lengthened range. Like, you could probably grab a 30 kilo dumbbell and do some lengthened partials, but you can't get them all the way up. So, you know, because we've only got 2 sets here, when we failed in that shortened range, like you can see me helping, we've got a bit of life left in that lengthened. So we're just, as you can see there, you know, you can see his side delts working. We're just absolutely rinsing that, and that's something that I program a lot, and it works really, really well, and I use it with a lot of my guys. So make sure you give that a try if you've not. Now, I completely messed up the seat on my dips. I went first and then we adjusted things, so Cody's look literally a lot smoother than mine. I can't remember what we did with the seat, but I messed it up. And I messed up the handle completely. We took a long time, so we were speeding up through these now a little bit. We did also finish with a tricep extension as well. So we had these dips and then an extension, which we didn't actually film, but I do like this dip machine. The back offset was much better, but I didn't actually record that. You'll see, once we moved around the setup a little bit, we could keep locked in a lot. But I do always love going to UltraFlex, and that was a fantastic session. So it is a few days after, we've just cracked on with the first block of check-ins. I'm going to show you one of the boys now who is making just some absolutely ridiculous progress. He's off to IB for today. Jack, if you watch this, we have absolutely just smashed it, mate. So we had one goal. The goal was to get him in the best shape possible when he was going away. So I'm going to show you that now. And it's a few days after I last filmed that session. The YouTubes are going to keep on coming. Now, please, if you are watching this, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and drop me a comment, because I am a busy boy. The Coaching Coliseum boys are absolutely flying, and they are #1 priority, but I want to keep these YouTubes coming. So if you are enjoying watching the videos and you are following along with what I'm doing, please let me know, because it is always nice to hear, and it does obviously help my channel keep on growing when you're subscribed and when you're interacting with it. So it does make a massive difference. So thank you for anyone who does comment, does like the videos. Like, it does genuinely mean a lot, and it helps massively. So this is Jack. So that was start point there, and then that's how we're going away. Absolutely fucking unreal, Jack. Smashed it, mate. Looks sick. Like, this is some proper quality condition that we've brought in now. Like, look at this, mate. This is what we're talking about. So fantastic work, Jack. If you watch this, bro, we've smashed that. And he's off to IB for. I've had a few of the boys in IB for the past few weeks, and I say to them, look, like, make sure you enjoy that time. I am not a coach who's like, oh, you need to do this and that when you're away. Like, when they're home, Jack would say, like, I'm bang on him. I'm making sure he's getting everything done. So it's important there to make sure he lets his hair down. Like, I've got another one of the boys, Dean, who, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably see me reposting a fair few times. Like, he's made ridiculous progress. He's in IB for now, so I said to him, look, like, it's important just to chill out and fucking enjoy yourself. Like, that is the absolute main thing that I get across to him, because otherwise, what's the point? Like, there is no point. So the IB for boys, I'll get them healthy when they're back, and they'll be all back on it. So I have got new whey. I'm gonna taste test that right now. So we have got the, what is it? Chocolate brownie batter flavor. I've not tried it yet. I'm gonna try it now frozen. We've got legs today as well. And hopefully I will show you where I am off to tomorrow. So off to Manchester with Lucy tomorrow, because 10-year anniversary, mate. Absolutely fucking mad. 10 years, so we're just going for some food and staying over tomorrow. But as always, I'll drag her to the gym before, which she doesn't actually mind. I've taken her to some crazy gyms now. It makes me laugh because if you know Lucy, you'll know she's like the girliest girl in the whole world, and I've dragged her to Benus, UltraFlex, gyms in Manchester, all over the gaff. So it does make me laugh, but she trains hard, she trains well, so we're all right. So I'm gonna make this meal, and then I'll give you that taste test. So hopefully, well, I'm not sure where we're gonna go and train tomorrow, but I might film that, so stay tuned for that one. Right boys, Per4m taste test. Let's see what we're working with. It's frozen as well, it's still a little bit too frozen. So it's the brownie batter. Wowzers. That is nice, mate. That is literally, like, it's mad. They get it, like, bang on what it is. Like, it doesn't taste like chocolate. It tastes like you were making brownies. I can't remember the last time I made brownies. Probably like food tech in school. That's what it reminded me of. Literally reminds me of butchering some brownies in food tech in school. But like, just that cake mixture, it's literally like you've frozen that. When I have it frozen like that. That is nice, mate, that. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10, which is solid. And then I'll try it on my oats today as well. Watch some MMA Hour. I'm in Manchester this weekend, and so is Ariel. So if I see him, I'll say hey up to him, because I absolutely love him, and you'll see if you watch the videos, it's always what I'm watching in the morning. So let's eat this 8.5 out of 10. Yes, the boys, that is probably the busiest day I have had so far since, well, ever coaching for 7 years, but we love it. So this chocolate one is banging, this brownie batter. So if you've got the calories for it, boys, right? The Greek yogurt in the way that I've gone through, I've got dark chocolate and raisins in there. Oh mate, honestly, freeze it, try this. So I've got 20 grams of the whey, the brownie batter one. Probably 30 is a little bit better. 200 grams of Greek yogurt. I've got 15 grams of dark chocolate, 40 grams of raisins in there. Mix that all together, freeze it. Mate, I don't even know what it's like. It's its own little thing, but give that a try. We're all over the place a little bit in this video, boys, but I'm gonna start scheduling things in a little bit better to really get in that groove. So, like I said before, appreciate any support on the channel. I really, really do. And if you're interested in coaching, still got some spaces available on the team. The link is always in the description. So just fill in the application form there. I'll be straight in touch with you, and I will see you in the next video, boys. Peace.